me, lads. Here we go. Go the Cowboys.
Hey guys, Sean Media just want to do a big shout out to Rugby League Coffee Lounge. All the best this year, 2020.
Alright, oh yeah. Fuck. Welcome back to the YouTube channel. I'm Nick from Australia. Welcome to the NRL Round 4 preview and predictions. And got myself the old Heritage jersey on for today's video. CJ, thanks for being a part of the Round 4 preview and predictions once again. How are you, brother?
Yeah, thanks for having me on. I am wearing a Sydney Swans jersey, so it's not a Dragons jersey. Yeah, I'm doing okay, obviously, besides the result on Friday, which was tough to take.
It is what it is, bro.
Other than that, man, we move on, and I'm doing well. How about yourself?
Yeah, not too bad, bro. Looking forward to this weekend's round of footy. Some cracking games to look forward to.
Best round.
A couple of blockbusters to look forward to. Obviously, Thursday night, we've got the grand final rematch between Parramatta and Penrith. Friday night, we get the brand new rivalry is born Friday night. The Broncos up against the Dolphins. And then we've got a potential game of the round on Saturday night between the Rabbitohs and the Seagulls, your boys. And then
big game.
Sunday night, we end off with another rivalry game, a local derby between the Dragons and the Sharks. So round 4 of the NRL, it looks like it's going to deliver.
Round, yeah.
It's got a lot of talk, but I think we're going to have a big round of footy.
Yeah, I think it's the best round yet. I think this round
feels like the best round yet.
Gonna be a good one.
Before we get into our round 4 preview and predictions, our tips and whatever, I want to say hello to the live chat. We've got about 16 people here at the moment. Hello, SS Storm fan, Josh Rabbitohs 2023. We've got Jason Reader. We've got Paripi. We've got Luke Melbourne Storm fan. William Pearson. We've got everyone rolling in. I think Faraz I saw in the chat. We've got Harley. We've got Gar. We've got everyone tuning in. Hello, everyone. Hope you guys are all doing well on this Tuesday afternoon. March 21st, 2023. It's currently 4:39 p.m. here in New South Wales. And hello to Miles in the live chat. He says, love the content, bro. Thank you very much for tuning in, and thank you for the support. CJ, bro, are you ready for the round 4 preview?
Yep, absolutely.
Well, let's get into it, bro. It's a big round of footy, and I'm telling you what, regardless of what the odds are telling us, we're in for another big round of footy with probably a few upsets as well. So let's get into it. Round 4 of the 2023 NRL season kicks off on Thursday night at CommBank Stadium with an absolute blockbuster. We have the grand final rematch. We've got the Parramatta Eels up against the Penrith Panthers. What a game this will be Thursday night. I can't wait for it. Penrith, they are $1.30 favourites. Parramatta at $3.20. The only team news to really go over here, CJ, is Ryan Madison is back. And Jack Murphy is out. And for the Panthers, Scott Sorensen is back for the Panthers. This is going to be a great game on Thursday night, bro. Grand final rematch. Who do you like in this one, bro? Give us a score prediction and a first try score. Who do you like Thursday night? Should be a cracker.
Oh, I've got this feeling about Para with how they perform at CommBank usually, but I can't go past Penrith. I just think they're going to get it. I'll go Penrith by 4. Another 4-point defeat to Parramatta.
No, not again.
I'll go scoreline of 18-14. I'll go Penrith by 4. 18-14. And first try scorer, Brian To'o.
Bizarre.
Yeah.
Look, this is tough. It is really tough because you look at Parramatta, they lose this, they'll be 0-4. And then they got the Roosters next week, which could be 0-5. So there's a lot of pressure on Parramatta here, but it's also a lot of pressure on Penrith because they've had a bit of a shaky start themselves, Penrith, you know. Beat them round 1 by a point. They just got over your boys, South, in round 2. Had the bye in round 3, which it might help them. It might go against them. I guess we'll find out Thursday night. Both sides have been a bit shaky to start the year. I am going to tip the Eels. I think the Eagles are going to win. I'm going to go Parramatta. I think back at CommBank, grand final rematch, Parramatta have been very unlucky the first 3 rounds not to win. If there's one game on the calendar that the Parramatta Eels would have booked in on the calendar, marked down, ready to go, fired up for this. This is the game that they're fired up for. Besides the Bulldogs game, this is the game Parramatta are ready for. I think Parramatta win. I reckon this game's going to Golden Point, CJ. Cool. I reckon we're going to Golden Point Thursday night. I'm going to go Parramatta by a field goal. I'm going to go Parramatta 21 points to 20. Mitchell Moses field goal and Golden Point. And for the first try scorer, I'm going to go with former Penrith player Wagga Blake to score the first try. Parramatta will win.
Well, sounds like we're in for a fucking blockbuster if that's the case.
Mate, I can't wait. I'm going Parramatta by 1 point in Golden Point. Should be a cracker for Thursday night footy. Now, let's move on to Friday night footy, CJ. The early game, the game at 6 p.m. at Amy Park in Melbourne. We've got the Melbourne Storm up against the West Tigers. Melbourne, they are $1.30. The West Tigers are at $3.50. I guess the big news for this one, bro, is the big one is Cameron Munster is named at 5'8". So is Jerome Hughes, but I don't think Hughes is going to play. But more importantly, Munster is back. Does this lean towards a Melbourne win?
Yeah, it does, but the Tigers aren't going to go down without a fight. Go Storm by 8 points. Go 20 points to 12. First try scorer. Give it to just give it to Munster himself. I think Melbourne will finally get the job done. They have to.
Now, I just want to say quickly, if Cameron Munster was not playing in this game, I would have tipped the West Tigers.
No,
I was ready and I was prepared all day to tip the West Tigers. But now that Munster is named at 5'8", he is expected to play. I'm going to go the Storm by 10. I'm going to go Melbourne. I'm going to go 22 points to 12. Bit of a low scorer, this one. 22-12 in favour of the Melbourne Storm. And for the first try scorer, I'm going to go with Justin Olam. I just think Melbourne win with Munster back, but it will be tight.
Yeah, Tigers got a good record down there as well. So
Tigers were competitive in the last 10 minutes last week, and they just couldn't find it towards the end. But we both agree in Melbourne to win, but 1-12.
Yep, and they got a spine shake-up, so it should help them.
All right, Friday night, arguably the biggest game of the weekend, outside of Parramatta versus Penrith. This game, Friday night, is probably the blockbuster of the weekend. Friday night footy, 8 o'clock up at Suncorp Stadium. We have the Dolphins versus the Broncos at Suncorp Stadium. A new rivalry is born Friday night. I cannot wait for this, CJ. Dolphins, Broncos. It's already sold out. The only way this game won't be a sellout is if it rains. A bit like the Broncos Cowboys a few weeks ago. I was up there for the Broncos Cowboys, and they were expecting 50,000, but then the rain came in, and it ended up being about 45,000. So the rain will play a factor if it does rain up there. Now, for the Dolphins, Kafusi's named, but he will probably be suspended. We won't know anything until tonight. Broncos practically unchanged. What do you reckon, bro? The first ever match between the Dolphins and the Broncos. It's a new rivalry is born Friday night. Who do you like, Dolphins or Broncos? And look at the odds. Brisbane, $1.35. Dolphins, $3.15.
Well, if you're going to get on the Dolphins, get some good value out of it. But I'm not. I think the Broncos will get it done. I'm not going to rule out the Dolphins because you know how Wayne is, but I think the Broncos have enough class to get it done. Get the Broncos by. I think they win 13 plus. I think the Broncos by 14. I'll go 26-12, first try scorer, Reece Walsh, and he'll score a double.
Yeah, okay, that's interesting. For me, I also think the Broncos win, but I don't think they win by a lot. I think the Dolphins will be competitive. They will show some good signs. But in the end, I think the Broncos will get away with it. I'm going to go the Broncos by 7. A 7-point win. I think it'll be tight for the most part. The Dolphins will be brave. They'll be up for this game. Again, a bit like the Eels against the Panthers. I think the Dolphins would have marked this game on the calendar as one of the big games to get up for this season. So I think it'll be a 1-12 game Friday night. I'm going to go the Broncos by 7. I'll go a scoreline of the Broncos 25, the Dolphins 18. First try scorer. Look, I'm going to go Ezra Mann. He's in terrific form at the moment, and I reckon he might be the first try scorer on Friday night. This should be a great game, though.
Can't wait for it. Cannot wait.
And also, Wayne Bennett versus Kevin Walters. Let the banter continue.
Let's get the shots firing.
Exactly right. Now, let's go to Saturday night football. Here we go. Here we bloody go. This is going to be good. Saturday night, 5:30 p.m. at Queensland Country Bank Stadium in Townsville. It is my team, the North Queensland Cowboys, up against the scum-face, Robina-face, Gold Coast Titan losers. Cowboys and Titans, Saturday night in Townsville. Now, the big news for this game, CJ, is Reuben Cotter is out with an injury, which is a big blow, but Griffin Neame will start and obviously do the job, and Tamo comes back onto the bench. Lukey's on the bench as well, but there might be a late change of Lukey and Hess. I guess we'll find out. And now before kickoff, as for the Titans, they seem to be unchanged from last week. If you have a look at the odds, Cowboys $1.45, Titans at $2.75. I think the Cowboys probably should be a bit shorter, maybe like $1.30, but is what it is. CJ, who do you like in this one, Cowboys or Titans up in Townsville?
Good to go to Cows, I think. Look, I'm not just saying it. I just think you see the Titans lead 34 points against a depleted Melbourne Storm team. It's at home as well. It's a bit much. Yeah, go to Cows by 8. I think it'll be tight. I'll go 28-20, high-scoring game. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I think it'll be tight, bro. But I hope you destroy him just for you, man. But I'll go Cowboys by 8. First try scorer. Dow Holmes, I think he'll score a double.
This is going to be a big, big win for the Cowboys. I have never been so confident in a game in my life. I guarantee victory Saturday night. The Cowboys will win, and the Cowboys will win very, very well. Last week against the Warriors, the Cowboys had their off game. They played horrible. The Cowboys last week had probably their worst game for a long time. The Cowboys will not lose 2 in a row at home. The Cowboys would have copped a spray from Todd Payton. I think we're ready to go. I think this will be the week we bounce back. I'm going to go the Cowboys. Call me crazy, but I don't care. This is just my opinion. Everyone's entitled to their 2 cents. I'm going to go the Cowboys by 30. I think we'll have a big win on Saturday night up at Townsville. I'll go the Cowboys 40 points to 10. Very confident we'll win this. 40 points to 10. First try scorer. I will go with Nanai. He's out for a big game. He was very quiet last week. He'll be looking for a bit of redemption. So Cowboys win by 30. Titans don't stand a chance.
Fuck, well, we're watching you very interestingly on Saturday night because I know how much you want to win this.
Mate, I'll bet anything on this. Cowboys to win well. All right. Saturday night. Now, this is another very interesting sort of game here. Saturday night, 7:30 p.m. at Accor Stadium in Sydney, a.k.a. ANZ Stadium, Telstra Stadium, whatever you want to call it, Homebush. We've got the Rabbitohs versus the Seagulls, CJ. The Rabbitohs are favourites at $1.50, Manly at $2.50. This is going to be very interesting. Souths a bit weaker in the forwards. No Sele, no Totola, no Shaq Mitchell. Manly are practically unchanged, although Morgan Harper could come in late, depending on the situation there and what Anthony Seabold wants to do. Rabbitohs and Manly, this should be a good one. Obviously, you're going to tip South, but do you think it'll be close?
I think I'm going to need a defibrillator for this game because I'm not too confident. Our injury toll is pretty shit, but we obviously are out to honour the late great John Sattler. So
yeah,
hopefully we dig in well. I'll go South by 2. I think some penalty goal will decide it. I'll go 22-20. First try scorer. I'm going bold. I think Daniel Saluka for Theta will score first.
Jesus Christ! You better throw some money. You better throw some money on that.
I will after this.
I read a stat. I don't know how true it is. Manly haven't beaten Souths at ANZ Stadium since the 2013 prelim final.
Yep, that's true.
It's 10 years ago.
Yeah, fuck.
Look, I think this is probably one of the games of the round. Look, I'm tempted to go Manly.
I wouldn't blame you if you did. It's just such a tough game. I'm not too confident either, but I'll back the boys.
Yeah, I'm doing it. I'm going to go Manly.
Oh, man.
CJ, you're going to hate this, but I'm going to go Manly in Golden Point. This game's going to Golden Point as well.
If last week didn't hurt, this one would just sums it up.
This is the second game of the weekend that's going to go to Golden Point. I'm going to go Manly in Golden Point. I'll go. You know what? I reckon it'll be a penalty goal. It'll be controversial. There'll be drama. There'll be drama. Heartbreak. I reckon that there'll be a high tackle from someone by accident, and it will lead to a Manly penalty. And Garrick will kick the penalty goal, and Manly will win. I'll go Manly 20 points to 18 in Golden Point. A penalty goal in Golden Point.
It's such a sour way to end the fucking day.
Are you going to this game?
I am. I'm meeting with Lorenzo.
CJ Moxley will be getting arrested after the game.
Yeah, I'm meeting Lorenzo and Paddy G. Paddy G for the first time.
Oh, jeez, that'd be fun. What a night.
Fuck, I hope not. That'd be fucking tough.
Well, I hope I'm wrong with this prediction. I really do, for your sake, because you're going to be there. But I'm going to go Manly in Golden Point via a penalty goal. There'll be a high tackle from South by accident, and Garrick will kick the goal to win the game.
Oh, I hope not, but that'd be tough. Hopefully it's a good game, though.
It should be a great game, nonetheless. All right, now let's go to Sunday football. We've got 3 games on Sunday, which is going to be good. We've got the first one here at 2:00, back to the beautiful 2 p.m. time slot. We've got the Warriors versus the Bulldogs over at Mount Smart Stadium in New Zealand. The Warriors are favourites at $1.85. The Bulldogs $1.95. Even money bet, you might as well say. I think the difference is it's been played in New Zealand. Warriors, Bulldogs. No Barnett, no Wade Egan for the Warriors. So they get Freddie Lussick to hooker for the Warriors. Barnett's out. So Jackson Ford returns from his HIA stuff. And Bailey Suridan is on the bench for the Warriors. And the Dogs are unchanged. This is a tough game to pick. CJ, who do you like?
You know, I haven't even made a decision yet, but I guess I'm just going to go off the bat. I'm tipping the Warriors. I go to Warriors. Mount Smart. I think the Bulldogs would be disappointed with how they ended last week's game, although they did get the job done. And just being at Mount Smart is different. So I'll go to Warriors by 4 points, 20 points to 16. First try. Let's go. Tamaro Martin if he's playing. I think.
Yeah, he's playing.
Yeah, let's go Tamaro Martin. It'll be a good game.
This is tough to pick. Both teams have got new coaches. Both are doing a good job. This is probably the hardest game of the weekend to tip, if I'm being honest. I don't know
Yeah,
which way to go. I really don't
so
know.
tough.
If this game was in Sydney, I'd go the Dogs. I'm going to go the Warriors only because it's in New Zealand.
Yeah, that's my factor as well.
This is the only reason I'm tipping the Warriors, because it's in New Zealand. I'll go the Warriors by 4. I reckon this is going to be a very high-scoring game, CJ. I'm going to go the Warriors 30 points to 26.
Ooh, and sounds entertaining in attack.
And the first try scorer of the game, I'm going to go with Jackson Ford.
Put some money on that. He'd be paying a lot.
Yeah, Warriors to win, should be tight. Sunday afternoon, the 4 o'clock game from McDonald Jones Stadium in Newcastle. We got the Knights and the Raiders. Raiders $1.50, Newcastle $2.60, and there is still no Kalen Ponga. But in saying that, they get back Frizzell, Kurtman, Brayley, Marzu. They're all back for the Knights. They've dropped Dominic Young.
Good.
Raiders, on the other hand, they get back Josh Papali. That's big.
Oh, that's a big.
What do you reckon? Knights versus Raiders, Sunday Arvo in Newcastle.
This is my upset of the week. I'm going to tip Knights. I think Newcastle will get it done. I'm not confident on it, but I think just being at Newcastle, it'll help. I'll go the Knights by 6 points. Another really low-scoring game. I'll go 18 points to 12. First try, Greg Marzu in his Knights debut.
Yeah. No, it's a really tough game to pick. Canberra have won their last 3 the last 2 against Newcastle, and the last 3 times these sides have played each other, it's been a margin of 1 to 12. I'm going to go Canberra. By 6. I'll go 22 to 16. Raiders. First try scorer. Game. Look, he hasn't scored a try this year. I reckon he's due. Hudson Young to score the first try.
Hudson Young, yeah, he's due for one, isn't he? So
Raiders by 6, but we have a different opinion on that one. And let's go to the final game of the weekend, CJ. The local derby. Local derby here for rivalry game Sunday night, 6:15 p.m. at Nostrada Jubilee Stadium. We've got the Dragons versus the Sharks. Cogra Oval, big rivalry game here. Local derby. Sharks $1.60. Dragons $2.40. Dragons are unchanged from last week. Cronulla, welcome back Nico Hines.
Oh, that's huge.
Massive inclusion.
So where's this game?
Dragons, Sharks. What do you reckon, CJ?
Where's it being played at?
It's at Cogra.
On the start of Jubilee.
Big game.
I'm going to go to Sharks by 10. I think Dragons can keep it close in this rivalry game. The Sharks by 10, 26-16. First try scorer. Give it to William Kennedy. He's been in good form, really good try-scoring form. So Will Kennedy to score first. Yeah,
he's been playing great footy, Will Kennedy. Look, this is a hard game for me to pick because I think the Dragons will be up for this, and I think
they will be.
The Sharks will be a lot better with Nico Hines back in the side as well. This might sound a bit crazy, but I've already predicted two games to go to Golden Point this weekend. I reckon this is the third game that goes to Golden Point this weekend.
Another Golden Point game.
I reckon we're going to get 3 Golden Point games this weekend. I reckon Dragons Sharks is going to go to Golden Point on Sunday night. I reckon it will be decided by a Golden Point try. And I'm going to be predicting the Dragons to beat the Sharks. The Dragons are Nick from Australia's specials of round 4, of the NRL. Dragons will win. They are my specials of the weekend.
You've made some major calls this week, especially. Let's see how they go. That's big, man. 3 Golden Point games.
I'm telling you, Dragons at $2.40 is great value. Dragons are my specials of the round. I'm going to go the Dragons in Golden Point. A Golden Point try. I reckon Tyrell Sloan will score the try in Golden Point to win. I'll go the Dragons 26 points to 22. And the first try scorer of the game, I reckon it will be Jaden Sewer to score the first try.
James Stewart, a bit of a roughie, but hey, you never know. But bro, your course this week, I hope that happened because I want to see.
We've got some big games of the
entertaining.
weekend. So your specials of the weekend in Newcastle and mine are the Dragons.
Newcastle are my specials. Yep.
All right. Well, before we go, I just want to reveal the Nick from Australia best bet of the round, ladies and gentlemen. The best bet of the round. Now, my best bet of the weekend, ladies and gentlemen, is the Cowboys 13 plus over the Titans. The next best bet of the weekend, it is the Canberra Raiders to beat the Knights. I reckon 1-12. And we're going to throw in the Dragons with a margin of 1-12. All up, $26.
Fuck, it'd be good to get on it then.
Put $10 on that, fellas. You win $260.
Well, if you're a betting man, get on it.
Yeah. Like I said, it's going to be a great weekend of footy.
Can't wait.
Good luck to everyone's team. All the best. And CJ, hope you have a great weekend. Or I should say, I hope you have a great Saturday night at a cool stadium against the Seagulls.
Yeah, hopefully we get up and hopefully the Cowboys smash the Titans like you're projecting. So we'll see what it's going to be a good round of footy.
It's going to be a great round of footy. I'm looking forward to the round of footy ahead. But ladies and gentlemen, that's going to conclude the NRL round 4 preview and predictions. Make sure you guys go and subscribe to the YouTube channel of CJ Moxley.
Yep.
If you haven't done so already, make sure you go and check your channel out. Go check out that Rabbitohs Panthers vlog from the other week. Even though Rabbitohs did lose for CJ, it was a great vlog, so make sure to check that out. All right, CJ, thanks, bro.
No worries. Bring on round 4.
Bring on round 4. Thank you to the live chat for being very nice and very good as always. Until next time, guys, like and subscribe to the channel. Have a fantastic Tuesday night. And as always, good luck with your tips. See you later.